Zen and anime, so starting from like Zen, it's a culture from the samurai period, from the 12th century to the 19th century. So it's very historic, culture, and very strong culture in Japan to pursue simplicity, and that is a very strong culture that we have in Japan that is a background of a strong design culture in Japan. And opposed to that, Zen is a culture to diffuse things, chaotically. It's a totally opposite kind of culture. But that works as, in this time, as a strong background of the digital capability of Japan, and the fusion of these two cultures are, really the strengths of Japanese culture these days. Zen meets anime. I think nowadays, before Japan was an isolated country from the world, but now I think Japan is learning a lot from the international awards, and then we're trying to get like what would be like an ad that would win awards around the world, and we have a strong background of Zen and anime, that I just mentioned, and that is and incorporating the information around the world. I think we're starting to get what kind of campaigns, creatives would really, win awards around the world. Yeah. I think that's one reason. Well, my expectation is, I think Japan's creativity will be much stronger and stronger. It would absorb more from the world. We would learn more from the world, and we do have a strong, background of Zen and anime, and this, fusion of these cultures and informations would make our creative much better, and that's my expectation. I go to Cannes Awards almost every year, and I learn a lot from the global agencies, and of course like Droga5, Wieden Kennedy. And what I learn a lot is like how can we change how we work in terms of the change of the media and the touch point and everything, and how can we be creative even though within this change of digitalization and globalization. And I learn a lot from the world.